She was holding the trophy with his name engraved on it. 3 years building the code. 3 years erased as just the helper. Now he sat in the front row, hand in hand with his girlfriend, smiling proudly, while she stood alone under lights that felt like judgment. No applause, no recognition, just silence, meat, and humiliation. He took credit for everything she built, and that night he planned to celebrate without her. If you love silent revenge stories, subscribe now, because what she did next wasn't loud, it wasn't emotional, it was irreversible. And none of them, not him, not his perfect girlfriend, not even she herself, was ready for what it would cost. But this isn't how the story began. Yuki was 12 when she learned to code, not because she loved it, because she was invisible. While other kids played outside, she hid in the school library, typing lines she barely understood, just to have something that belonged only to her, until Kaito sat down beside her. "You're good at this?" She didn't answer. He smiled. "Teach me?" That's how it began. Kaito, the popular kid, the tech club prodigy, every teacher's favorite. And Yuki, the quiet girl nobody remembered existed. He needed help with a competition project. She said yes, why wouldn't she? Someone finally noticed her. "Just help me with this function," he'd say during lunch. She'd skip eating, fix his code. He'd thank her with that smile. She'd go home feeling less invisible. Her mother never asked about school. Her father worked nights. The empty apartment didn't care if she ate or not. But Kaito's smile did. Or so she thought. The pattern set in fast. He'd send messages at midnight. "Emergency. Code's broken." She'd wake up, fix it, send it back. He'd win competitions, small ones first, then regional, then national. Every trophy had his name. Every article quoted him as self-taught genius. She told herself it didn't matter. She was helping a friend. "Yuki's just naturally good at this stuff," he'd tell people when they asked how he improved so fast. She helped sometimes. Sometimes. Like she wasn't the one debugging his projects at 3 a.m. Like she wasn't the reason his code actually worked. High school came, he got more popular. She got more invisible. He started dating Hana, the student council president. Beautiful. Perfect grades. Perfect everything. Hana didn't know about the midnight messages, the weekend sessions where Yuki built entire systems while Kaito played games on his phone. "You don't mind, right?" he'd ask. "You're so much faster than me." She minded. She never said it. If you're watching this and it hits different, subscribe to see where this goes. Their senior year, the International Youth Tech Summit announced its competition. Winner gets a full scholarship to MIT, automatic internship at a top tech company. Kaito's eyes lit up. We could win this. We. First time he said we. Yuki felt something crack inside her chest. Hope, maybe. "I'll need you more than ever," he said. "This is our shot." Our. He kept saying our. She worked 16-hour days, skipped meals, failed 2 classes because she spent every free moment on their project. His project. She didn't even know anymore. The code was beautiful. An AI system that could predict natural disasters 48 hours early. Revolutionary, game-changing. She'd built 90% of it. He knew this. She knew this. Nobody else would ever know this. 3 weeks before the deadline, Kaito stopped responding to her messages. Radio silence. When she finally caught him at school, Hana was with him. "Oh, Yuki," Hana smiled. Sweet, poisonous. "Kaito told me you helped with some basic stuff. That's so nice of you." "Basic stuff?" Yuki's voice came out small. Kaito wouldn't meet her eyes. "Yeah, I handled the complex algorithms myself. Yuki just, cleaned up some syntax errors." The world tilted. Hana squeezed his arm. "My boyfriend's so brilliant. MIT's going to love him." My boyfriend. Not theirs. Him, not them. Yuki opened her mouth, closed it. What could she say? She had no proof. Every file was on his computer. Every commit had his name. She'd been so stupid, so desperately, pathetically stupid. "We should go," Kaito said to Hana. Not to Yuki. Never to Yuki anymore. They walked away. Yuki stood in the empty hallway, hands shaking, realizing she'd spent 6 years making someone else's dreams come true while her own died quietly in the dark. But the real betrayal came 2 days later. She received an email. The competition committee. We noticed striking similarities between Kaito Tanaka's submission and code posted on your private GitHub repository. Please confirm you granted permission for use of your work. Her private repository, the one she thought was hidden. He'd found it, copied everything, submitted it as entirely his own. And now they were questioning her, like she was the thief. Yuki's hands trembled over the keyboard. She could expose him, reply to the committee, tell them the truth. But what truth? She had no witnesses, no proof of those 6 years, no evidence of the midnight coding sessions, just her word against the golden boy who everyone loved. She typed, "Yes, I granted permission," then deleted it, typed again, deleted again. Her phone buzzed. "Kaito, finally. Please don't ruin this for me. You know how much MIT means to me. You're my best friend. You'd want me to succeed, right?" Best friend? The words made her sick. She hadn't realized how much she'd wanted to mean something to someone until she realized she meant nothing at all. She replied to the committee, "Permission granted." 2 words that killed something inside her. She hit send before she could change her mind. The apartment was silent. Her mother was at her sister's house, her father at work. Nobody to witness her breaking. Kaito won. Of course he won. The ceremony was mandatory for all tech club members. Yuki sat in the back row, watching him shake hands with MIT representatives, watching Hana kiss him on stage, watching him hold up the trophy like he'd earned it. "I couldn't have done this alone," he said during his speech. The audience waited. Yuki's heart stopped. "My amazing girlfriend Hana supported me through every late night, every moment of doubt." The audience applauded. Hana blushed. Yuki sat perfectly still, wondering if she'd imagined the last 6 years. Maybe she had. Maybe she was crazy. Maybe she really was just the helper. After the ceremony, Hana approached her. Yuki wasn't expecting it. "Kaito told me you had a little crush on him," Hana said quietly, smiling that perfect smile. "It's cute, but you understand he was just being nice to you, right? He felt sorry for you. The quiet girl with no friends, no life. He's too kind. He didn't want to hurt your feelings by being direct." Each word landed like a knife. There was never a we. There was him being charitable to you. Don't embarrass yourself by thinking it was anything more. Yuki couldn't speak, couldn't breathe. Hana patted her shoulder. "It's okay, you'll find your own path. Not everyone's destined for greatness." Then she walked away, back to Kaito, back to their perfect life, built on Yuki's deleted dreams. That night, Yuki sat in her room staring at her computer screen. 6 years of code, 6 years of work, all credited to someone else. She opened her email, MIT's acceptance letter in Kaito's name, the internship offer, the interview requests from tech magazines wanting to talk to the teenage prodigy. She still didn't know it then, but that email she sent would haunt her for months. Her phone buzzed again. Her mother. "Your sister got engaged. We're having a celebration dinner. You don't need to come. We know you're busy with your computer stuff." Her own family didn't even pretend to care. The message was clear. "You're not important enough to celebrate with." Yuki looked at her reflection in the black screen. Hollow eyes, pale skin. When had she last eaten a real meal? When had she last slept more than 4 hours? When had she last existed as anything other than Kaito's shadow? She thought about deleting everything. Her GitHub, her projects, her existence in the tech world. What was the point? She'd proven she was brilliant. And it didn't matter, nobody saw her. Nobody would ever see her. But then something shifted. Small, almost imperceptible. She opened her email again, read the message from the competition committee. They'd noticed similarities, they'd questioned it, which meant someone, somewhere, was paying attention to her code. Someone recognized her work. It wasn't much, but it was something. She didn't cry, didn't scream, just sat there feeling something cold and hard forming in her chest. Not rage, not hatred, something quieter, deadlier. She opened a new file, started typing. Not for Kaito, not for anyone else, for herself. She didn't have a plan yet, didn't know what this would become. But for the first time in 6 years, she was writing code that nobody else would touch, nobody else would steal, nobody else would take credit for. This decision would cost her more than she imagined. But right then, in that silent apartment, with her family celebrating without her, and Kaito probably kissing Hana goodnight, Yuki made a choice. She wouldn't delete herself. She wouldn't disappear. She'd do something else entirely. She'd become someone they couldn't ignore. Yuki didn't confront anyone, didn't make scenes, didn't post angry messages. She just started coding differently, smarter. At 2 a.m., while Kaito probably slept peacefully, she built something new, an AI algorithm that could detect plagiarized code across any platform. She called it Mirror. She tested it on Kaito's competition submission. Mirror highlighted everything, every function she'd written, every algorithm she'd designed. 93% matched to her original work. She saved the report. Didn't send it anywhere, not yet. Instead, she entered a smaller competition, used a pseudonym, built everything herself, won 3rd place, then another competition, 2nd place, then another, 1st place. Each win was quiet. No celebrations, no announcements, just her name climbing leaderboards under an account nobody connected to the invisible girl from their school. Kaito left for MIT in August, posted photos of his dorm, his new friends, his perfect college life with Hana visiting every weekend. Yuki watched from her empty apartment, eating instant ramen, coding through the night. She dropped out of school. Her parents didn't notice. Why would they? 6 months after Kaito's win, a tech journalist reached out to her pseudonymous account. "We're investigating code plagiarism in youth competitions. Would you be willing to share your experience?" They'd found her GitHub. They'd found the timestamps. They'd found everything. Yuki stared at the email for 3 days. She could destroy Kaito, send them the Mirror report, show them the evidence, watch his perfect life collapse. But something stopped her. Not kindness, not mercy, strategy. She replied, "Not yet, but soon." Instead, she did something better. She released Mirror as open source software, free for anyone to use. Within weeks, it became the standard tool for detecting code plagiarism. Universities adopted it, competitions required it, and suddenly every stolen line of code in the tech world became visible. She didn't announce she'd created it, just released it quietly under her pseudonym, let it spread, let it work. 3 months later, MIT ran Mirror on their scholarship recipients' portfolios. Routine check, standard procedure. Kaito's submission lit up like a crime scene. 93% matched to code from an obscure GitHub account. Timestamps proved the original was years older than his submission. Yuki received the news from the journalist. MIT had revoked Kaito's scholarship. The internship was cancelled. He was under investigation for academic fraud. Hana had broken up with him. He'd transferred to a community college. His name was blacklisted. The journalist asked again, "Can we interview the creator of Mirror? This is revolutionary work." Yuki thought about it, imagined revealing herself. The invisible girl who'd changed everything. But she decided against it. Let Mirror speak for itself. Let her work matter more than her face. She enrolled in online courses instead, built more tools, won more competitions. This time, every victory was documented, time-stamped, undeniably hers. Companies started reaching out to her pseudonym, job offers, partnership requests, speaking invitations. She accepted one, a conference about ethical AI. She'd give the keynote, remotely, voice only. They didn't need to see her, they just needed to hear what she'd built. The night before her speech, she received one last message. "Kaito, I'm sorry. I ruined both our lives." She read it, didn't reply, closed her laptop. He was wrong about one thing. He'd only ruined his own life. Hers was just beginning. Under lights that didn't burn anymore, Yuki started speaking. Not to crowds, not to people who'd ignored her, to the ones who never got credit, the invisible ones, the helpers, the shadows. She told them what she'd learned. Your work speaks louder than their theft. Build something they can't steal, become someone they can't ignore. The applause was distant, digital, but it was real, and it was hers.